Welcome to Lady D Psychic, and today I'm going to review one of my deck of cards. This is a new deck that I have brought just recently, and it's the Galactic Guides Oracle. So I was actually drawn to this deck, and I'm into astrology. I love astrology, and I thought that this would be a really cool deck. So let's review it. I've already opened it up. I've already started to sort of play around with the cards as I do. The box is really good, and it really draws people in. It drew me in to it. Then when we go in, I don't really take notice of the meanings in the books here. But one thing I always like for me, I like it when the book's in color. So when it's for me, I like things in color. I like things that are bright. So for me, that the fact that it is in color is a plus. It is good that it has things about I actually never read the cards, so just looking at it now, it's good it has when the season is for that particular star sign, because it's a deck on different star signs as well as some of the asteroids too. So it does have a bit of information on them as well, which is really good and handy. Now, the cards themselves. For myself, so it has the planets, it's got planets as well as star signs in it too. Just realizing now it's got Mars. To me, I feel like that whoever's designing these cards are trying to be very inclusive in terms of different cultures, different people, different shapes, which is all very good. But I wouldn't, we all interpret things differently. And for example, the way that I would have some of these cards or illustrated would be very different. Like for me, this card here as a Taurus, to me that looks more of a Capricorn, because of just it's a strong person. Same as most of the cards, I would probably disagree in how they've drawn, because to me Pluto here is it can be a very transformative planet. It's like a phoenix here, so it's like a fire. For me, it's like a fiery planet. So to have Pluto and then have someone who looks very cool, calm and collected is not what I would call Pluto. It's about change and transformation. It also can be about endings. It's ruled by Scorpio, so it's very scorpionic. That man does not look very Pluto to me. So while the cards I feel like is fun, and I feel like they're fun to sort of play around with, the interpretation of some of the signs is something that I probably wouldn't have. Like I know for me, Gemini, when we look at Gemini, I probably would have her as being a very young, youthful person, edgy, and again, what they've got, or even Jupiter here as an old man. I would have Jupiter as a lucky, again, youthful. They're ruled by Sagittarius. I am an Aquarian, so I'm a bit biased here, but I don't like when they have Aquarians like alienish with the three eyes, because we're not aliens. But that's, again, my interpretation too. But again, Aquarians are edgy, so I guess that too. But while I don't like some of those interpretations, they can still be a good deck to use and play around with. I did use them for my pick a card reading for the week ahead, and like I channel most of my information anyway. The cards is more something for people to look at, even in the readings that I do. So, I think their cards can be fun, and I probably will use them for different things because I brought them. I don't agree with some of the interpretations that they're making with the cards. If I'm trying to find the Gemini one. Here, Gemini. To me, that's not a Gemini person. To me, Geminis are very youthful. Like when you speak to a Gemini, their eyes light up. They're very engaging. They're very youthful. They are very social beings. They love to learn. So that probably would be my assessment of a Gemini. Either. But I said that I can see where the angle that they're going. So out of 10, I would probably give this card a deck of 6, perhaps a 6 out of 10. Pushing 7 for me. Really, I wouldn't say they're the worst deck I've got, but I do like that they're glossy as well. I like cards that have a little glossy finish. I don't like matte finish cards. So yeah, that's what I would give this deck. You can also buy there's an online version too, which I don't usually do that. I usually just like to have the cards in my hand. So yeah, they cost me. It was around 30, I think $35 is what I got them for at the shop. So not too to me. That's not too expensive. But yeah, definitely fun. If you're wanting to learn astrology, I guess, yep, it can be some fun things there, but we all interpret things differently. But that's what I give this review on this deck. So you review it and see what you think yourself.